Proparq is a leading company specializing in the production of innovative solid timber flooring. Since its establishment, Proparq has focused all of its efforts on quality. Over the years, the company has invested heavily in research and the development of highly technological production systems. The state-of-the-art factory and its excellent production processes position Proparq amongst the most modern and advanced of all European manufacturers of timber flooring. The efficiency and quality of the management systems are confirmed by prestigious credentials including UNI EN ISO 9001, 2008 and the European Community Certification CE for all Proparq products. Proparq now has a huge range of innovative products that are uniquely distinctive in both their beauty and quality. Proparq products are solely made in Italy. Proparq is a two-layer timber flooring, meaning that each plank is made of two different types of woods joined together. The result is a timber flooring with technical characteristics and aesthetic values that place it amongst the best in the world. The product is available in a pre-finished form and a large variety of colours and finishes, or alternatively, in a raw or unfinished form and ready to be varnished and colour customised on site. It is called a pre-finished timber floor when all facets of its construction, including the varnishing, are made in the factory with industrialized processes. The solid top layer is made from a variety of precious woods sourced from many different parts of the world and is thick enough to be sanded repeatedly over the years. As it has a highly visible or aesthetic feature, it is therefore important that the wood grade and quality is selected very carefully. Throughout the entire production process, the solid wood top layer is carefully assessed by experienced, skilled technicians who remove any planks that do not meet the extremely high quality standards of the company. The second layer of a Proparq wooden floor has a support function and is made solely using multi-layers of birchwood from the best European productions. Whereas the top layer has mainly an aesthetic role, the birch multi-layer support has a vital functional role. It is that gives the wooden floor stability, elasticity, resistance to tensions and pressure. The birch multi-layers used for the Proparq support are certified CE and FSCE and consist of 5 to 9 layers depending on the plank dimensions. The birch multi-layer plywood support is specifically engineered with a complex cross-ply construction, creating a counterbalance effect that stops the tension and natural movement of the wood. Thanks to these qualities and its stability and flexibility, the birch multi-layer is also widely used in many other industries, including the aeronautical and marine industries, where the need for strength and stability are paramount. The gluing of the top layer and the birch multi-layer support is made with high-pressure phenolic glue, designed for water resistance and conforming to the UNI EN 204 Class D4 standards. The result is a perfect cohesion between the two wood layers that makes it almost impossible to separate. During the process of profiling, the 4 sides of the birch support are tongue and grooved with diamond-tipped cutting tools in order to obtain a very precise micrometric precision of the joints that effectively close all gaps. This is a very important feature that distinguishes a Proparq floor from others. Without it, any gaps between planks not only look unsightly but can trap dirt and liquid between the planks and ultimately damage the floor. And this also represents a potential threat to domestic hygiene. With Proparq flooring, the quality of the joints provides a very important functional element. This is especially relevant in situations where the substrate is not perfectly flat or straight, whereby the Proparq planks create greater cohesion. When examining the back of a Proparq plank, one can see the longitudinal cuts made during the production process. These cuts allow the plank to be elastic and flexible in order to adapt to potential imperfections in the substrate and thereby help to achieve a perfect, flat and straight result. Proparq is a glued-down timber flooring that can be installed over concrete, particle boards, ply or an existing tiled floor, without the need for any other extra treatment or special work. One of the characteristics that distinguishes the pre-finished Proparq is its varnish, and this receives maximum attention and effort during the production process. The varnishing of a timber floor is essential. First, to eliminate the natural porosity and micro gaps in the wood, and secondly, to protect it from wearing and ultimately keep it looking beautiful over time. Proparq can be varnished in two ways. First, in the Proparq factory, or secondly, on site after installation, and is applicable only to the unfinished product. In the factory, the varnish process is made with 8 layers of UV varnish and is free of solvents. And because of this, Proparq has gained one of its most important certifications regarding eco-sustainability and health. The semi-gloss or matte varnish with a very uniform application gives the pre-finished Proparq a beautiful, natural appearance while also offering very strong protection against abrasion. When compared with a traditional solid tongue and groove solid board, Proparq has several advantages. The first, its simplicity to the installation process. Proparq is glued down to the substrate and the planks join perfectly with each other with invisible joints. And because it's pre-finished, after just 24 hours, the time required for the glue to set, the floor is ready to be used. Therefore, the installation of a pre-finished Proparq floor can be done even when people are living in the house. The second advantage is the cost of the installation. As it is not necessary to sand and varnish the floor, the installation of a pre-finished Proparq is typically a very fast operation and therefore less expensive. Proparq is also available in an unfinished, raw form, so it can be finished and personalised on site with colours, varnish treatments and texture, therefore allowing tailoring to unique customer preferences. Although finishing a Proparq floor on site is slightly more expensive to install compared with a pre-finished floor, it also allows for a perfect sealing of all joints and potential gaps between the planks, making it much more resistant to possible water or liquid penetration. Proparq is manufactured by complying with the most rigid international regulations and standards for the protection of the environment. Most of the raw materials used to make Proparq timber flooring are sourced from managed sustainable forestry, including the birchwood multi-layer used for the Proparq plank support. Proparq produce beautiful timber flooring, where the top layer, usually the most expensive part of the plank, is used in a very economical way and therefore avoids unnecessary waste of natural resources. A traditional solid tongue and groove board, being solid throughout its body, is far more susceptible to deformation and movement, the so-called movement of the wood, and therefore requires continual resanding to re-level the floor, which eventually reduces the wood thickness and therefore its lifespan. However, Proparq, as a result of its incredible stability, does not require sanding over time, and its original thickness remains the same over years, with an expected lifespan in residential use of over 100 years. So there is typically no need to replace a Proparq floor, which means environmental sustainability, forest regeneration efficiency, and less wastage of valuable resources. Thanks to its respective nature, certification and compliance with all eco-friendly regulation, Proparq is a natural product with an extremely low environmental impact. Pavimento Proparq, essenza italiana. www.proparq.com